Are we ready, gentlemen?
Honestly, I don't know.
Is that the size of the drop, or what's happened to it?
You're looking at magnificence!
Help! This is bad! James says we've got to stop for fuel.
I hate you!
Okay.
He doesn't like us.
Here we go!
Now, a lot of people have been saying, why is it take...
Let's do this.
I think we're going to...
Hurry up!
Local people are being encouraged to... These are the toys we'll be using. 3 American muscle cars, all...
Get a bloody move on.
To make this, they took a Hellcat I drove on before on the show and just made it more of everything. Oh, come on. Oh my God! Oh my God! Plenty power, this is good. Noise in the city. To make this, they took a Hellcat I drove on before on the show and just made it more of everything. Oh, I was born to do this. Go, go. Noise in the city.
Bloody hell, fire. This car is tuned by Hennessy. They've taken a standard Camaro and they've given it 1,000 horsepower. They haven't touched anything else, only the engine. Wheels are standard, brakes are standard, suspension is standard, bodywork is standard. It's all standard except the power. Concentrate, look through the bend. This is not a complicated one. They haven't touched anything else, only the engine. Wheels are standard, brakes are standard, suspension is standard, bodywork is standard, except the power. Good. Quite slow there. Yes! Tremendous. Yeah. Here comes a really dangerous bend. Rubbish. Good. It's idiotic, honestly. They haven't touched anything else, only the engine. Wheels are standard, brakes are standard, suspension is standard, bodywork is standard. It's all standard except the power. Yes! It's tremendous. I have been clever. Danger. Good. They haven't touched anything else, only the engine. Wheels are standard, brakes are standard, suspension is standard, bodywork is standard. It's all standard except the power. It's tremendous. Forward. Yes! Easy. Yes! It's idiotic, honestly. power. They haven't touched anything else, only the engine. Wheels are standard, brakes are standard, suspension is standard, bodywork is standard. It's all standard except the power. Good. Full throttle. Oh, that's interesting. Honestly. And yea, though I walk in the shadow of the valley of death, I will fear no evil. Because I am the Exorcist.
Here we go! This may look small and delicate.
Let's do this.
Oh, yeah.
The fact is that the engine in Hammond's car is a push-rod, two-valve iron museum piece. And May's car, yes, it has 1,000 horsepower, but it's running on standard brakes. This is just a little bit cleverer. They haven't just put a supercharger on it and left it at that. They've stepped up the suspension and lowered it and stiffened the anti-roll bars. So, it could do this. Go carefully. It is quite scary through here.
Is the Anthony Joshua of muscle cars. Big and brawny, but it has brains as well. Then does it...
It's out of the way. You know, mine only comes with one seat as standard.
Really?
What?
As standard, you get one seat in a Demon. You can opt to have the others put back in, and it costs you $1.
Which seat do they put in as standard?
Hurry up! Sorry, so we can't do it. I'm sorry.
We can.
We're not going to do
Get a bloody move on.
One, I don't want to sound like you, but the launch control of this car is so complicated. There's a YouTube video about it, and I have watched it, but I've forgotten.
Finally, I waved the white flag. And then we took a closer look at the savage beating heart of the Exorcist. And that's a standard Corvette engine, basically.
Z06, yep.
With a supercharger plonked on the top. That's there, yes?
Yes, 2.9 litre supercharger.
So the bit they've bolted to your engine is bigger than most European engines.
Yes.
So is the one on mine. It's 2.7 litres.
Yeah, not as big. The point is, Hammond, this is the Exorcist.
Why don't you find a racetrack or a runway somewhere? First, though, we decided to find out which of our cars makes the loudest noise. There were, of course, many possible locations.
Let's do this. Wheel spin, that just makes a huge amount of noise. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. Oh, dearie me.
God, that's pretty horrible.
How loud? Wheel spin, that just makes a huge amount of noise. Are you ready?
Yes.
Go. That was extremely good.
God, that's pretty horrible.
How loud?
Well, at its peak,
Yep.
125.2. Well, wait a minute, you don't know. You're the first to go.
125?
Yes.
The Who.
Here we go!
Any minute now, paramedic will be cutting his trousers off.
You should have taken him off before he got in.
I don't know why he wears.
Get a bloody move on.
He's been there.
Okay, in 3, 2...
Go! Absolutely creamed it.
Ho, 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 ho.
125.2 to beat.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of noise.
118.8, tiptoe boy.
Hurry up!
He got the hang of it.
Away.
What's my score?
Why don't we just go? Come on, James, we've got to go.
Yep, moving on.
What was that?
Oh, I've wiped it.
No, you haven't.
It was 12.
Come on, what was... Why have I got this on my face? What was
It was
it?
128, so just 2.8 more than me.
So more.
Yes.
Hold that.
Why?
Please just hold that.
Oh, I hate the victory dance. I Eat the victory dance.
Good, right, let's
How much
move on.
is your car? How much?
98, something like that.
£98,000.
Yes.
40,000.
Yeah, but mine's better, so it's more expensive.
40,000.
Faster and louder.
720 horsepower, £40,000.
Am I the only person here who understands muscle cars?
That's a ridiculous thing to say.
Let's do this.
Fastest race trap in Europe. So that's where I took the new McLaren.
Here we go!
It's called the 720S, and from
Get a bloody move on.
This bit is really scary. Go, go, go!
Naught to 60 takes just 2.8 seconds.
Give me everything you've got. Oh my God.
Naught to 60 takes just 2.8 seconds. Top speed is 212 miles an hour.
Get out of the way.
Everything is bigger in this car. Even the price, £208,000.
Let's do this.
Staggering! Taking. Oh, that is fast.
However, although they've gone nuts with the styling and the engine, the 720 is still very much a McLaren.
By that, I mean it's been made by the ultimate tech nerds from the kingdom of geeks. Let me put it this way.
And this incredible...
Hurry up! It's light. Overall, they've lost about 18 kilograms up here. That means...
Here we go!
Traction control. I think we'll get all of it. Lots of drift available. Oh, I'm slightly alarmed. Gotta keep the pressure on. Traction control. I think we'll go for all of it. Lots of drift available. We're off. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my God!
Your slide test. You can switch back to comfort mode and settle down for a relaxing cruise.
That's the thing that stands out about this car. It's everything in one. You want speed, you get speed. You want comfort, you get comfort. You want to
Get a bloody move on.
I'm actually proud to be British for that. We must now get back to our
Let's do this.
day. We decided that what Detroit really needs is a race.
Out of the way.
Cadillac's old Connor Avenue factory.
Get a bloody move on.
That the God-fearing exorcist should christen it.
go! Go!
Let's go. Rubbish.
After his run, James couldn't wait to give Hammond some constructive feedback.
I just want to say, Hammond, you witless dish.
Hurry up!
All of us then set about our practice laps on Hammond's death trap.
Here we go!
In 3, 2, 1,
Forward. Full throttle. Oh no! Get faster. Oh, then let's go. Concentrate, look through the bend. This is quite a complicated one. Oh no! Go. Rubbish! Oh my word! Nice slow there. Full throttle. I pooed myself.
Funny noise.
However, the trouser accident had clearly been worth it.
Yep.
I'm happy with that, and I haven't hit any famous musicians or bits of old car factory.
Next, it was the turn of Corporal Crash.
Where's the fire engine gone? I saw
Fire
it
engine's
earlier.
over there. The ambulance is
Oh, we're all comedians today.
there.
Yep.
Remember, if you lose to James May.
It's more humiliating. It's worse than death.
In 3, 2, 1.
My own car doesn't fit round my own racetrack. What have I done? Oh my God! Oh, here we go, here we go. Come on, come on, come on. Settle down. Oh, God. Oh, no. Yes! Unleash the beast! This is dangerous because of you. Come on, this is it. Thank you. Right, we're all set. That felt good. It felt like a quick one.
I don't know how to put this to you, but
No.
0.4 of a second slower than James May.
This is what death feels like.
Yep, okay, get out of the way, The Exorcist. It's time for the Blue Nun.
Here we go!
Are you ready?
In 3, 2, 1.
That is my foot pinned to the floor! Look at that for a tidy line. That'll do. Oh, God, that looks tricky. Well, how are you? Right, onto the straight. It's quite scary through here.
You're running.
I know, but you'll see. Got to get down to this corner before he gets back. Help me tip this over.
What is it?
It's organic palm oil, very slippery. It's the revenge of the urban farmer.
Into the blind bend. There is Stevie Wonder.
You do know it's palm oil that's ruining life for the world's orangutans.
Only this one.
Come on, come on. Short shifting into third.
And on that terrible disappointment...
For him.
It's back to the tent.
Get a bloody move on.
That's it. The race between good and evil. Are we ready, gentlemen? We ready?
No.
Go. What's happening?
Hurry up!
The build of the Demon was complete. And it was time for the drivers to warm their tyres. In 3, 2, 1, burn out!
Away!
Right, your tyres are warm. Are you now ready?
What?
Are you ready to come to the start line?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No, that was just a celebratory burnout.
Oh, geez, he's got out.
I've done all the building work. Now I've got to set the car up. I've got to get in the right modes. There's stuff to do, mate.
Oh, I've had enough.
Let's do this.
And finally, we were ready to go.
I'm going to bust your ass, evil boy. Oh, yes.
What are you going to do with it now? Because I've seen the film and I wouldn't do it. Three, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on. Aha! Evil wins. Evil wins.
Get a bloody move on. I think we have to agree that the Mustang is the only car here that ticks all the muscle car boxes. It's cheap, it's powerful, it runs on fuel you can buy, and you can have it with the steering wheel on the correct side.
You don't get it, do you? You just don't get it. A muscle car is supposed to have a...
Let's do this. Now, next week, it is a Grand Tour special, where we attempt to become the first ever television show in the history of television to go to Colombia and not use the C word. See you then. Goodbye.